Alex Season 14 Floor Destroyer. Dude, I don't even remember that was a title.
Yeah, I mean that's the grand champion title for drop shot. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not
Let's
mistaken.
go.
You just see kickoff going in favor of balls deep in your net as Alex was the man on kickoff. Glossy now keeping pressure up. First 10 seconds in, and not a bad showing so far. I mean it's only 10 seconds, but not a bad showing. I just gotta see. I don't know. I'm guessing another long clear here. Alex reaching for the save. I feel like for Alex, he's gonna get used to this team very
Oh,
quickly. Well,
100%.
I don't even know if it's gonna be enough to like make a run, as we said in the podcast. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do make a run because of how used of the team that Alex can get.
Hey, I mean, you know how flexible Colossi and Pasta Mafia can be as a players, and especially working on Alex, I know this team is surely gonna mesh, and if you guys agree with me, disagree with me, now's your time to voice those opinions. You can see that prediction is up in the Twitch chat. I can already see a couple thousand points being put down. A great thing to see for our first match of summer 2023. But I mean, I've been waiting for a bit. It's been a pretty long off season, a month or so, and you can tell these teams are just beginning to settle in here into game number one. Maybe a shot opportunity. Clocky gonna sink this one underneath the defender. First, with balls deep in your net.
Yeah, I mean, this is the part I'm saying that Colossi and Rocco, they're not bad at their role at being a tier 3. Now you have two of them that's simple enough playstyle that they bring to the table can just secure you basic goals, but then you have consequences like these kickoffs coming out from Colossi. But be a balls deep in your net, they do strike first.
In a great way for balls deep in your net. They are definitely the underdogs coming into this match. Closty putting on a show right now. A massive dunk into the midfield, gonna buy him a little bit of space. King, a big clear, gonna be looking for a follow-up from one of his teammates. Penguin lurking in the corner, doesn't find anything this time around as professional bystanders, living by the name, choosing to take it slow, but will it pay off? At Spasa Mafia, another shot lobbed towards net.
Yeah, we also want to consider the other team on the side of the field here. We have professional bystanders. I mean, we kind of figured that, you know, like King, Monkey, we understand how they play, but Panquan new to this tier 1 role. Maybe the fact that it's the first game in the season that balls to your neck can get used to this. As a very bad mistouch from King, gonna get punished. No, Monkey Licious comes in just in time. Classy setting up Alex once again, blocked away by King again. Defense for professional bystander seems to be the only thing that's clicking so far in this first half of this game.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistouch there from King, as you mentioned. Surprised to see. Oh, there's the capitalization we were looking for. King, a monster shot coming out of left field, and a great 50 from Penquan to set up that initial touch. King taking advantage. He had a lot of space in the midfield to work with, and once you give King that midfield presence, you know there's going to be at least one, if not two, three more threatening shots coming towards your net. Long live the Kings. That Scoodle as 1-1 here in game number 1.
Yeah, I mean, that was just good positioning, good shooting from King. I mean, we can date back to when he first joined. It was literally all of his weaknesses were all in like every single category of Rocket League you can ever think of. And King joined up huge with a little solo play effort to give the lead, to tie up the game. Now Rocco sending it back to the blue net, blocked away by Penquan. Alex going for a first killer double. I don't know what we want to call those, but Colossi for the goal,
Yes,
the
sir.
lead. And balls deep in your net. They are really shoving the ball deep into Blue's half nets.
And what is showing from Colossi so far, the striker here for balls deep in your net has been him 2 goals to his name already. We were expecting Alex to actually be the main offensive force, but this time around, Colossi definitely taking a big upper hand, and now you can see he's clearly found his role as the tier 2 here for this team. Tier 2 King having to go against this striker. What will they do to make this 1 goal comeback? 2 minutes on the clock.
See, I'm noticing the big difference between last time Colossi played and now Colossi's playing now. See, I'm pretty sure when he first played TRL, or like one of the seasons, I think when he had American Muscle, he was using the Dingo. Now, no disrespect to the Dingo, but
yeah.
I don't think that's, I don't know, man. It's a placebo right here. He's on the Fennec. Fennec buff. What can we say? I mean,
those were the days, bro.
scored.
Nostalgia, the Dingo. Oh, King, he can't stop.
You can't stop King. You really can't stop this man.
Yeah, great dish infield by, looks like it was Penguin, and King just an absolute top binner. The striker, I mean, both these tier 2s just pulling out all the stops here for their very first game on this stream for 2023 summer at least. King and Closty both putting in work right now. Not Closty Looking for another taste, Penguin to deny Klossy. Looking for the pass back, is able to connect with Rocco, but a big dunk in the midfield, going to prevent any more offensive pressure. Once again, King taking charge, finding himself in the driver's seat, and we're going to see a lot more out of that for the rest of the season. King of the driver's seat, I mean, that's just his role, that's just what he does.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Penguin, you kind of want to encourage King to just go crazy and just keep going for the ball. Because, I mean, King, he has the speed, he can pull it off when he needs to pull it off. Penguin with a shot off to the backboards by Alex. King, follow up. I mean, just getting that touch is just more than enough to keep the pressure in when it comes to going against a team like balls deep in your net.
And we're looking pretty close to our first overtime of the season. 45 seconds on the clock. King, not too much boost left in the tank here. He's going to be forced to take a 50. He was looking for the flick. And Klossy is there to deny Penguin to the sidewall. Easily denied by Pasta Mafia. To the backboard one more time. Monkalicious is there to defend. Oh, it's a little dicey on the goal line. Professional Bystanders maybe standing by a little bit too long on that save. They do eventually make the stop, but oh man, balls deep in net. Getting real close to taking that game number 1, Mini.
Yeah, but the fact that it's like actually tied up very close is surprising to me. I thought it was to be like a quick game for professional Bystanders, but balls deep in your net. Alex and his squad, they have figured something out of Klossy leading the charge with the 2 goals. Penguin now centering it right down the Penguin. Maybe there's a chance here for professional Bystanders. Can they get this one going? Penguin sends it right towards the net. Alex is up just in case Rocco doesn't make it. And we got a game 1 overtime here. Where you see.
Baby. I mean, the underdogs of balls deep in your net. We didn't see them going to overtime, but now that it's here, I'm so happy it's happened. Now it's going to be Penguin. Denied by Alex. Monkalicious looking for a big clear. That's not exactly the touch he was looking for, but luckily Klossy is unable to make a connection as well. Buys a lot of space for professional Bystanders here as they approach into the orange side corner, looking for a big 50 as well. Balls deep in your net, struggling as the onslaught continuing from the Bystanders.
They're definitely getting beat down on their own half at the moment, but this counterattack, ooh, blocked away by Monkalicious. That would have been, that could have been a scary opportunity. And now a shot from King with Klossy getting up for this one, reaching to save Alex. The follow-up pressure for professional Bystanders going crazy, but maybe this is a counterattack opportunity. No, King keeps it in. Alex saving it to the corner. King turning for this. Sends it to Monkey. Monkey for the shot, blocked away by Alex. Again, just back and forth pressuring between professional Bystanders and also deep. I hate their names so much, dude. It's just so long.
Like, I don't want to say balls deep in your net every time I like.
I'm gonna say
don't want
balls
to say
deep,
like
bro.
just balls. Like that's even worse.
No, I say balls deep, bro. It just keeps
Balls
the
deep?
meme going. Yeah,
Fair
balls
enough.
deep.
Balls deep will agree on
Yeah.
it. I'm happy to see what Alex is putting up with here. I mean, he's really playing that clinical tier 1 playstyle. We don't see him going out very often. He's playing super defensive. Klossy's putting in a ton of work. This team is meshing way better than we thought they would. We knew it would take them, we thought it would actually take them maybe a week or 2 to settle in, but clearly this team has been practicing. Maybe that scrim that they just played having a big effect on their playstyle right now.
Considering they're winning against one of the stronger teams for the scrims that we predicted to be a stronger team, we don't know if they actually are. Maybe that just kind of be like, okay, well, this feels easier. You know, like that little, like, it's like, oh, we're going against an easier opponent. I don't know why we want to call it that, but 2 minutes into this overtime, and despite all the pressure the professional Bystanders had, still no goals.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty high-scoring game coming into the first part of game number 1, but now it's definitely slowed down as both teams definitely taking a more defensive approach. There's another shot opportunity denied by Monkalicious. As Monkey, TRL veteran, looking for a strong 50 in the corner, comes up empty. And allow Penguin to rotate in. A big touch, Pasta Mafia. Maybe looking to take his time for this ball. Does Penguin looking for the dunk shot opportunity? No, King isn't able to find it. This net is open if Klossy can speed it up. No, Penguin makes it back just in the nick of time.
You gotta be crazy. That is just wild that all of that just happened in a span of 3 seconds, but that's Rocket League for you. Let's see, balls deep, trying to get an opportunity here. That's a 50 straight to the ceiling. Follow from Klossy, not enough to get around Monkalicious. Penguin playing the slope. Penguin representing PhD here, as we all know and love, our favorite club here. Now we see Penguin going for a little air dribble. Klossy and Rocco both double committing on this one, but if you're Alex, that's not too much of an issue as they can just keep going for the ball afterwards. Penguin again, finally getting a clear out. Balls deep, had good pressure, but just no success here, we see.
Yep, so both teams coming up empty as they do get out in the midfield. This one's slightly off target. Alex diving in deep. He's going to be a little bit slow on the rotate back, but luckily balls deep still bringing the onslaught. Pasta Mafia, not the touch he was looking for, but he is able to get this one towards Alex. As professional bystanders staying strong on their goal line, making sure to keep that backboard defense intact. But still, nothing coming out of it. A long 3-minute, 30-second overtime now as both these teams definitely starting to feel the fatigue. And if they don't feel it now, they're going to feel it as we get deeper into the series, Mini.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's like very like crucial mistakes coming up from both teams and just not getting because the other team is not expecting it. It's kind of crazy. A lot of respect, but that's a big shot coming out. Alex with a redirect, but it's just as slow. And so it was another opportunity there for balls deep, but they couldn't get it in the net. Now Pink one now, getting another one down shot, but Alex in position to block away off the counter attack. Can Monkey get in the time? No, he cannot reach it in 4 minutes into game 1. Balls deep will put one in the net.
This is a class play by Alex there at the tail end, was able to catch out. King was looking for a touch there on the sidewall, but ended up deciding to rotate out. They gave Alex a ton of space to make the catch, make the flick. And unfortunately, professional bystanders not able to make the stop this time around. Balls deep. The first game in their favor, and you know how strong the mental game is in favor of Pasta Mafia Classy, especially super momentum-based players. Now that they have that first game underneath their belt, what does that mean for professional bystanders and the rest of this series, Mini?
Honestly, I don't even know what to tell professional bystanders, man. If I'm in their position, I just feel like you just play your own game and just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you had your opportunities. You got scored on, obviously, but you had the same amount of opportunities that Balls Deep had. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like they just kept continue playing their game. They should be fine. But I would like to see one of them being a nuisance towards Alex. Because I feel like, because like the goal King scored, we had a runaway when we just have solo play. It was on Classy and Pasta Mafia. Alex was nowhere to be seen. I feel like all they do is just demo Alex. The defense for Balls Deep is gonna fall apart.
Yeah, you'd think after all said and done, they would have been looking for more demos on that tier 1, especially Alex, super mechanical player. Oh, but speaking of mechanics, King, I mean, just bangers upon bangers all game long. We saw in game number 1 and Monkeylicious putting in work here. You can see how awkward Balls Deep was after that initial touch from Monkeylicious, but King, you can't stop this man right now. Every touch he's made is a straight up banger.
I mean, 100% goal participation so far for King, which is really surprising coming up from a tier 2, but then again, tier 2 and a tier 1 for the team is very close apart. So you see communications coming from professional bystanders. A good call off that we saw earlier. Pink one trying to get control of his own car, couldn't really get it. Glossy dunking the shit out of King, excuse my language, but that's exactly what just happened right now. As you see, ball getting cleared to the midfield. Pasta magging it to the backboard. I mean the backboard. Wait, see, let me tell you all about the backboard in TRL, man. Let me tell you, dude, the backboard in TRL is my best friend. That's just my personal, like, favorite way of scoring a goal, because the backboards are usually undefended for the most part. And I kind of want to see both. I want to see Alex, you know, abuse the backboard. Once he gets, like I said, once he gets the groove of his team, I feel like that's exactly what he should start going for. But for now, they got to get some offense going. They've been stuck in their half for quite some time here, what you see.
To be fair, I feel like I've seen Alex take a shot or two at that backboard, but it's always Monkeylicious back defending that backboard. I don't know why it's always Monkeylicious back, but for whatever reason he's making the defensive stops the professional bystanders needs, and now they've got the 1-goal advantage. Going to be Penguin looking to take control. Not too much boost in the tank means he's gonna have to take the boom. Alex with control to his name, looking for a follow-up as well. That's a strong 50. Monkeylicious, awkward, Klosty gonna dish this one in for the equalizer, and you can see as soon as he saw Monkeylicious awkward inside his own box, he had to try to take this one to the corner, but unfortunately that touch just simply won't do it.
Yeah, that was just a brilliant, like realization that Monkey's completely awkward and Klosty being super quick to that one. I mean, I was in direct cam and I saw his car coming at zooming speeds just to catch up to that ball. And way to be there as well. Like the tying goal here for Balls D. Rocco turning. Might have a chance here. That's a good pop-up, but no follow coming up from one of his teammates. Panko getting the clear, but it's not enough. Klossy, ooh, not getting that touch, but it goes right towards Alex. Alex finding the double touch, finding the angle. Oh, Alex, dude. I think he's back already. I don't know.
I think he's just listening to the stream, bro. You said use the backboard, and then, well, he didn't exactly use the backboard this time around. He did kind of use the corner in his favor, but pretty strong play from Alex. We knew he was going to be super mechanical, but we also knew it's been a long time since he's played TRL. Like we talked about in the stream earlier, I mean, the last time we saw his Alex on stream was been a minute to say the least, and now to see him back in form is a great sign for Balls Deep. As a 1-goal lead now, they're looking to hold on to prevent the overtime like we saw in game number 1, or else that fatigue is just going to keep on adding up. Alex from the sidewall looking to do even more damage. Panquan is awkward yet again, but no finish. Finally, Klossy is there to sweep it under the rug.
Dude, he's already trusting his teammates. Like, he's just going, he's staying in the entire, he's just staying on the blue side of the field. He's already comfortable with his team. He's feeling, he's trusting his teammates, he's trusting his teammates already. And that's a good, because once you get that trust, you can go balls deep. You can be the tier 1 aggro. And that's exactly what Alex feels comfortable in, because once he's in that groove, I don't think there's nothing you can do to stop that.
Yeah, definitely a scary sight to see if you're professional bystanders, having lost the first game already. Now seeing Alex just absolutely heat up in this game. I mean, the underdogs, undeniably, but still coming out on top thus far. 2 minutes for professional bystanders to make something out of nothing. Alex, once again, big clear from the corners, gonna find it towards Klossy. Penguin to deny, but luckily Alex present on the backboard. He's been listening to the stream. He knows that backboard is the solution. He's gonna set up for his teammate yet again with Klossy. Misses the mark this time around.
Yeah, but it's still just very good effort coming up from Balls Deep, just getting that, abusing the backboard as his main weakness, and again, almost a chance here, but Rocco couldn't reach it in time. Alex going for the turn, getting the bump as one, and oh, Rocco! Basta Mafia blocking Klossy's shots. That could have been an opportunity to extend the lead, but now on the transition, King, I have a chance to put this one on target, does not actually put it on target, completely whiff. That could have been a disaster for Balls Deep, and wait, Alex might get it back. Pink one, bouncing it off the crossbar. Klossy for the follow-up. Not being able to find one on target, and we stay at 2 goals lead here. Balls Deep weren't able to convert it to a 3-goal lead.
Still such a great showing from Balls Deep, such consistent offensive pressure. Now Pasta Mafia gonna find himself in a 1v1. Chooses to take the high flick. King is in a tough spot, is forced to take the double tap off his own backboard. Not an easy touch to make in that situation, but does the best of his ability. Alex, once again, a strong 50. Pasta Mafia, the dribble, the flick. Oh, comes up empty, but the fact that Balls Deep are maintaining this much offensive pressure means that this game is already done. If professional bystanders can escape their own half, regardless, amazing save after amazing save, it's not going to matter if they can't break out of their own half mini.
I mean, they just did now. I must have a chance, but Alex already back, but it's a big bump from King. Where's the follow-up? Monkeylicious gets it in. There it is. Just the tiniest of bumps to get Alex out of the play. And that's what did it right here. King bumping Alex out of the play, and Rocco just in an awkward spot. 1-goal lead. Can't professional bystanders, can they bystand their way into this? I don't know why I said that.
A little bit of an awkward pun there. Bystanders, I mean, it's in the name that they probably won't do anything. Let's hope we get proven wrong here. But Alex, looking as dangerous as ever. Flip reset threatened. But bystanders make out alive. Pasta Mafia once again trying to crack that backboard. Klossy is going to be up to take the shot. Once again, sends it wide. Klossy been struggling a little bit this game with connecting on this backboard reads. Which is not a big deal though, because they've only got 10 seconds left, and you know Alex coming down with full heat, looking for the bump as well. Klossy, this one is simply into the back of the net amidst a bunch of chaos. Balls Deep is going to find themselves towards a game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, in our eyes, this is actually an upset. I mean, we didn't think, we literally came in saying, for 4 games, professional bystanders, they win. What? Balls Deep, they're doing really well here. Monkeylicious to the back. Well, maybe get the lead down to 1. Nah, it would not happen. There it is. Game 2 going to Balls Deep in your net. I wish it was in my net personally, but that's just me.
I couldn't agree more, especially seeing Pasta Mafia's performance. Who would want his Balls Deep in their net? Been putting on such a show, and now we're going to be heading here into game number 3 shortly. Balls Deep looking to keep up the performance. Oh, Pasta's asking for the server reset. Yeah, we can take server reset. Alright, anyways, as we get this server reset going, I actually took a look at their predictions really quickly before the game started, and it was a dead even split 50-50. I thought that was the funniest thing.
Wait, it is dead even 50-50. Wow.
Oh, I hope it didn't do the Asian mainland glitch. You know how sometimes
Oh
when you make a
no.
server, it just like
Yep.
switches last second?
Yep. No, we're good. It's West.
Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Let's get right into it here for game number 3 as we switch back towards watching some good old Rocket League. I don't know exactly what changes.
I just
What's up?
professional bystanders. They just gotta bump Alex. I mean, it sounds obviously easier said than done, but I mean, even just bumping the opponents, like the other players on the field, Colossi and Rocco, I mean, they're proven to be not too much of a liability on defense, but you want to open up the net. I mean, that triple commitment might do it, but not a good 50 from King. Panquan in an awkward spot again. King on the bumps. And that's a very awkward touch from Panquan and Colossi getting the first strikes, immediately just strikes first 24 seconds into the game. Yep. I don't know, Wace. It might just be a team gap that we never saw coming.
I don't know. I feel like this is the one we should have seen coming. I mean, we knew Alex had potential. We knew Colossi has greatly improved since his last season. But did we imagine he'd improved this much? I don't know. I mean, Pasta Mafia has also improved phenomenally. He's sitting in C1 lobbies and he's just chilling now. Like this is the same guy who was struggling to maintain like Diamond 2, Diamond 3 last season. All of a sudden he's champ 1, but King also showing up hot, gonna find himself towards the ceiling, kind of read thingy. Clossie's a bit awkward. Not gonna be able to make the stop here in 1-1 apiece. Very close games so far, but somehow professional bystanders simply unable to make that extra edge, make it up to the top.
Yeah, I agree. They do struggle just to get the momentum going in their favor. Instead, I just want to see them be a bit more bumpy. I feel like that's straight out the key. Just start. It's already a close impacted team. Like their ranks are very similar. So I feel like the trust should already be there within your teammates, in my opinion. But we see Alex now with an opportunity here, going for the triple touch. Can't find the angle. Colossi for the follow-up. No, it's just wide. Hits the post. Now Colossi trying to bring the pressure, but no teammates there to follow. Monkey for the clear. That would have been a brilliant counter type for balls deep, but not able to find that one on target.
An absolute monster flick by Alex as he's looking to threaten that backboard even more now. But it's going to be Monkeylicious looking to take it up from the sidewall, trying to get Colossi out of the way, but Colossi just a brick wall this 50, hopefully not into the back of the net this time around as King able to make the stop amidst Colossi was threatening the bump. Alex also sends it wide. Balls deep once again. Starting to bring the onslaught of pressure. We're used to it at this point. We've seen them bring the pain, and balls deep once they start, they simply do not stop. Alex, another shot opportunity. Colossi gonna have to rotate back, but still, great performance from balls deep so far.
Yeah, I mean, they have their showings on offense, and they were able to score off of it. Rocco Nike finding the read, but that's a big double from Alex, but Colossi crossbar down. Can Alex reverse it in time? Yes, he can. There it is, dude. Balls deep already. It's just, they're just already there, and I really don't know what else to say other than that was a good play from Alex on that demo. Panquan almost reaching for the save, but just not being able.
And thank God that one was into the back of the net. You saw all three players of Balls Deep come in on that play. But that one somehow escaped past the goal line. You knew that was going to be a goal for professional bystanders every day of the week. But now professional bystanders as we approach halftime in regulation for game number 3, looking for the equalizer. King has been doing it all himself, but Panquan starting to bring up the heat as well as he approaches from this corner. Pasta Mafia to deny 100 boost in the tank, looking to dish it out to Colossi. How do you stop this team? I mean, Colossi, the backflip from the corner, who could have seen that one coming?
Not even Colossi, that was Rocco from the corner.
Oh, sorry, Pasta Mafia from the corner, that's what I meant to say.
That's the 2 tier 3s. Like, I don't know. I honestly didn't really expect this to just be a complete team gap, but here we are. Professional bystanders just struggling to find their form, struggling to find some offense. There it is, the net finally open for a second. Panquan for the punish.
Yeah, and you can't even blame us for being bycasters when Balls Deep is doing all the talking, but finally a first for the professional, or a second I should say, for the professional bystanders, but they've been struggling this whole time ever since game number 1, ever since losing that overtime. Their confidence has definitely taken a hit. Being on 0 boost here is going to be forced to rotate back. Panquan in a very tough spot, but luckily Monkeylicious able to bail his team out, send the ball towards the corner, but Alex simply cannot be stopped, showing off all the mechanics right now, threatening double taps as well. I mean, Balls Deep is able to keep up this offensive pressure, I don't know. Professional Bystanders still not looking for those bumps either, like you mentioned. It'd be game over real soon if they don't switch something up in their playstyle.
I forgot they're down 0-2 this series. Professional Bystanders. They have to get a reverse sweep going, honestly. So, like I said, struggling to find the offense form here. Classy going for a little 1v3 play, gets it around, gets it a 50 towards Alex, but not being able to get the shot off from Alex. The Rocco just keeping it in, keep things awkward. There's a big whiff coming up from the players. Monkey for the shot, Classy with the save. Now, Alex with a little counterattack play, but it's not enough. Pinkwan, we're going up to disguise this time. Wacy as Pinkwan gets it around. It's not getting around anyone. Classy, last one back, getting the Savior medal under his name. Classy's trying to pretty much huge this series, so I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect him to come out this well as he did, but here we are.
Yeah, you can tell Penguin also is struggling to accept his new Tier 1 role. He's used to being that solid Tier 2, I mean, throughout like every scene he's participated in. Penguin's always been known as a Tier 2. Now he finds himself in this brand new, unfamiliar position, and you can tell it's going to take him a little bit of time to adjust, but Alex, he's just right at home, isn't he? Diving on Colossi, Pasta Mafia as well, putting in work, balls deep. Synergy right now is this team peaking, finding their way hopefully towards a sweep, but not a Professional Bystanders can do something about it. Under a minute left on the clock, but a little bit of a mountain to climb, Mini.
Yeah, it's 48 seconds left, and considering how this series has been going, it's a little bit rough for Professional Bystanders to find an equalizer here. But we'll have to see. Maybe they pull out some miracle out, but with all this pressure coming out from balls deep, it might not look very in favor when Clausen needs to reach for the save. He does. The ball drops down right in front of Penguin, but Alex very quick to this one. Alex again. He can just play the time. He doesn't really have to go for the ball. Monkeylicious though, he wants to go for the ball. Might take it for himself, but oh, blocked away from Classy again. Just Classy just showing up huge, just series Wacy. If I'm Professional Bystanders, I wouldn't know what to do, man. Dang.
I'm actually speechless right now. I mean, like I said before, we expected an improvement from Costy. Did we expect this much? Absolutely not, Mini. I am speechless as I did not expect this ridiculous of a performance. A full sweep from balls deep, the first TRL game they've ever played. Granted, they had a scrim before, but who would have thought they would have come out swinging this hard?